straight up, 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 straight up. But you know we gotta keep straight up, 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 straight up. Know that.
Alright, y'all know about the 90-day rule, right?
How do you feel about the 90-day rule?
So you familiar with the 90-day rule?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar.
Well, how do you feel about it? Are you willing, well, not willing, well, would you make a guy wait 90 days to do anything with him, or would you go against it, or make it longer than 90 days, or how do you feel about it?
I feel if we are hanging out every day, like really hanging out, after about 3 weeks, we gotta have to make it do what it do.
I personally don't agree with the 90-day rule, just because I feel like when feelings are there and things are going the way it's supposed to, you'll know when it's time.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. But like if we not consistent, then don't think you about to slide up in the panties.
I mean, whether it's 14 days or 116 days, it doesn't really matter.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
You gotta be consistent.
If it's consistent, you don't need to wait.
But if you're not consistent,
then you gotta wait.
You gonna hold out on it?
I think it's according to who the girl is.
What do you mean?
I personally don't think, girls usually go through with the 90-day rule. Because, I mean, it's kind of outlandish.
I really don't, believe in the 90-day rule.
You don't believe in the 90-day rule?
Nah.
If I'm feeling hurt, you feel me? I'm not going to look at her no different.
If it happens, it's going to happen regardless. 90 days, you make him wait. He can still leave after the 90 days. Or the same day. It really don't matter.
So how long would y'all wait when you trying to get in them draws, though?
Okay, wait, cut. Sorry. Look at my mind right. Look at my mind.
I'm talking to the dudes, first of all.
I mean, it depends on the female and the situation.
Explain.
Alright, so first off, if it's just a girl that, I'm not trying to have, real future with, I'm not really gonna wait too long, honestly. Now, if it's a girl that actually after having feelings something, I might, I'll wait about as long as she make me wait.
Alright, so, y'all know about the 90-day rule, though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
you know about the 90-day rule.
I heard about
so, I've heard about it. So,
you heard about
I mean, you said that you want to wait however long she wants.
Yeah.
Is 90 days too much?
I don't know, I ain't never waited that long.
Why not?
I mean, okay, I don't know.
I'm not
only
waiting.
3 months.
Only 3 months?
But if you really like her, like, okay, I can see myself going somewhere with this girl. You're not about to jeopardize that by going and doing all this with Savage.
But you don't know that as soon as you meet the person.
You don't know that. So question. Do the 90 days start once you establish that you two like each other? Do the 90 days start the moment? If I met you 2 weeks ago,
no.
Y'all 14 days in.
Y'all should have a conversation. Y'all should have a conversation and determine, here's
so
what
we
we're
gonna talk okay, so about this 90-day rule thing. When I signed this contract, how many days after?
But why does it have to be 90 days?
Right, like what is 90? What is so special about 90 days? Because Steve Harvey said it, that's what matters now?
I feel like y'all grown with me, that's what you like.
Like, we all grown. I'm not gonna like you any less if you make me wait 60 days versus 90 days.
But some girls is to protect themselves because they have been like, okay, well, I like this guy, and say I give it up after 2 weeks, and then he just leave me. Then it's like, all right, I'm gonna wait the next time.
So then you're gonna be even more hurt if you wait 90 days, if that's the way you think about it. Because if you like to do it after 14 days, after 90 days.
Wait, then it's like, okay, well then he's actually willing to wait for me. So he actually cares about.
Maybe he had other stuff like
he may be waiting for you.
Right, he may be waiting, but that don't mean he's waiting for everybody else's out here.
Waiting on the rest of that.
Basically, what y'all just said is the guy that likes you or the guy you may like has to wait, but the guy you're attracted to, you'll give it up to. But you want this guy that has to wait to put so much time into you when he's really not getting nothing out.
That's what
he's not getting the box ain't no different.
So what's the longest a girl or a guy have you ever waited with them? Like what's the length of time that you was serious with?
Waiting on a girl, man.
Whew. I think 9 months. I had waited 9 months. When I was in high school.
He's so stupid.
so long. That's so long. That's so dead.
That's a whole pregnancy right there.
Exactly, yeah. But the thing is, you know.
You liked her. Why did you wait? Why did you wait?
I mean, I was waiting on her.
Okay, so why were you waiting?
Wasn't waiting on everybody else.
Yeah, it kind of sense.
I mean,
I was cool waiting on her. Plus, most of the time you waiting on somebody, you're not in a relationship anyway, so you don't have no commitments on it. So if I'm waiting on you, you know, that's between me and you kind of sense. So whatever is not waiting.
So you ain't mind waiting. It was fine.
Yeah, it was cool waiting because I had entertainment in between. Yeah.
2 weeks.
I'm just being honest.
2 weeks is the longest you ever waited? Oh, you a player. You just get hit like that. You just get him like that. You don't have no question.
I don't know, man. I have waited for a while.
Really?
I ain't gonna say I waited like exactly 90 days, but I have waited a minute. And I mean, like I said, I don't regret it, but waiting 90 days, like that is stressful. Like, you just be mad for no reason. You just be mad.
Like, why ain't got it yet? What's wrong with me?
What am I doing wrong?
And then when you finally do get it, it be like, then it might be, what, like, my thing is like, let's say you wait, and then you wait 90 days or whatever, and then you realize that the sex is horrible.
But yeah, just because you wait don't mean that person gonna be meant to you anyway.
Message! You'll be like, dang,
if you feel that attraction, just make it happen and go for it.
I mean, because I feel like I said, I feel like it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter how long you have to wait for somebody to have sex. Like, if I like her, and I had sex with her after 3 weeks, I'm not gonna treat her any differently as I would if I waited 9 months. Exactly. I'll probably be cooler with her after 3 weeks than I would after 9 months. I'm like, yeah, you make me hold out.
But then, you know, girls don't think like that. Yeah. Girls not gonna think the same how a guy would think. Oh, I'm gonna still talk to you, but how at the end of the day a girl gonna know that?
Exactly.
How she gonna know that?
You know how many guys say that on a daily basis?
You know how many girls say that too?
But coming from like a girl's point of view, it's like, dang, this happened again. Like, this probably wouldn't be the first time it happened to her.
But how that couldn't happen to a guy too?
Right.
I mean, it could happen to a guy.
But it's more
exactly.
You like, happen to a girl.
How often is a guy gonna make a girl wait?
So
never.
Never.
I know. So I've heard of that. I have.
Never.
I've never done it.
You made a girl wait before? Exactly.
Okay, my point. So what's the longest you ever made a guy wait?
I'm trying to get a good. I'm really trying to get a good laugh. Like, I want a good laugh. I want to hear you tell us how long you made a guy. Straight up.
To do anything?
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
To do anything.
Insertion.
Today's secret word is
insertion.
In what? Wait. You said what? To do anything like okay. I'll say even to kiss a guy, the longest I've ever waited was.
To kiss what?
Listen, okay. Maybe like I would say about 3 months. That way you know if you like him or not. Like
Okay, so
it take you 3 months to know if you like somebody?
I mean, cause I don't catch feelings. Feelings is not a part of my vocabulary, so I gotta really like.
You ain't got. Yo, the show is called Straight Up.
Listen, I don't catch feelings. I don't catch feelings.
Who you lying to?
Well, me on the other hand, I catch feelings. I catch feelings. I catch feelings. I'm like really emotional. I'm a really emotional person. I'm a romantic, for real. So I really make a guy wait like a long time, cause like you only gonna get this if we're serious. I don't do that. Oh, I'm like, I don't play this.
Now, I'm mess with me and then mess with somebody else on the side. That's
I also look at it as a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? Why? If that's your future wife, why would you want to reminisce like, oh yeah, my wife gave it up in 3 days?
Nobody.
But when you see a guy, you kind of know like, okay, he fine. I just want blah blah blah.
That's what girls be thinking.
But then you're like, oh, you know, I kind of like him, so I'm just, just chill.
I kind of like him, so I'm not gonna let him hit it, but I'm gonna let this nigga that I don't like that think the attractive go ahead and slide in.
Exactly.
Man, you better get your hostile black ass.
Bro, I'm gonna break it down to you. In their mind, it's okay. Like if I like him, he gonna wait. You know why? Because
how you gonna tell us how?
Because I know a lot of girls. You know how many girls maybe wait that like me? They more girls that like me than give it to me than girls that don't like me. And once they give it to me, don't like me now. Or they still like me. But the point is, y'all make us wait because y'all like us, which don't make sense because all the niggas be getting different.
True.
They be doing everything. We might have tried it, what to do.
But you gotta think, like, you gotta, what's it called?
That don't make sense.
Long-term investments. That's what it really is. Long-term investments. Because I mean, if I make you wait and like we actually end up in a relationship, you getting more than what that nigga just hit. Alright, and he gone. He don't get none of the extra.
That's just how it should be. be though.
No.
Naturally, that's just how it should be. You know what
So
I'm saying?
if I like
baby steps.
So okay, baby.
The end prize is the sex. You know what I'm saying?
Not if you giving it to some nigga that you was talking to for like 3 days, and then you go back to a nigga and the nigga you like, he wants you, and he been waiting 3 months. Like that don't make no sense.
To me, I feel like okay, you meet a girl 3 days, have sex, okay, but I feel like it'll be much more if you take the time out to get to know her. You know what I'm saying? You like
that's gonna make it any better.
Intellectually, y'all on the same level, so the sex is gonna be 10 times as better than a 3 day, in my opinion.
Basically, if you want to wait, go ahead and keep it 100. If you see a future with that person, but if you don't want to wait, save that 2%, keep it 98, and get what you got to get and be out.
So,
the end of that.
All right. So now that, knowing that how women view the situation, would you be more willing to be the dude who waits 90 days and gets the intellectual box where y'all are in tune on a deeper level and the box ain't no difference, or you gonna get the 2-day box.
But you get her time, her attention.
You get it anytime you want. You can get it anytime you want.
Exactly. If you wait,
if you the 2-day dude, you put it down right, you can get it anytime you want.
Calm down.
You know what all this comes down to? Communication. You should put everything out on the table. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're gonna do. This is how it's gonna get
should
done.
let it be known at the beginning.
It won't be none of this. You know what I'm saying? Communication is just key in anything.
But see, then again, how you know if a guy's being straight up with you 100%, or just saying what you want to hear to get what you want?
That be lying to get the box.
We're never gonna know.
But he just go off the vibe.
Sex is sex though. Like for dudes, sex is just sex.
Right. Like dudes can separate sex and emotion.
Emotion don't have no.
Okay, but girls can't.
Yeah.
So you gonna punish us?
Some girls can't. That's just how it is. That's just how the world is. We can't change it. That's just how it was made.
Y'all like, bam, this is.
I mean, that ain't true because some girls can't separate that. It's based upon
but it's few.
But they weren't always like that though. You gotta remember, they were not always like that. Some had to happen for them to be like that.
And they turned out crazy.
Yeah.
And you thought they wouldn't go combine their feelings and just sit.
Hey, for real.
Flip shit on your ass.
No comment.
Flip dog shit.
No comment.
Hey, for real.
Get in the show on that.
Right.
Okay.
Yo, cause some of these girls be crazy, bro. You can't be doing them all the same, bro.
You can't give them the whole thing.
Nah, you can't. Some of these.
You gotta give them the 1/4 of it. You can't put your whole. An old man told me that you can't put your whole dick in. You gotta only give them that 1/4 because you put too much of your dick in, that's when all the extra stuff happens.
But you know, some people only got one for it. That's how they got.
All right, and that's where we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys. See you guys next time. Until next time.
Next time, guys.